And then in terms of the production of the show, it's a very challenging show to make. There are so many layers to it because, at the base, we just want to make a great show that's entertaining and fun and funny for everyone. You can be hopefully any culture and enjoy this show wherever your background is. So there's just that which goes into making any show, is just making the most engaging characters and stories that you can. So writing, I come at it as a writer. I started as a writer, and so the writing always is the most important beginning. You have to get the scripts right before anything else. But every step, I kind of see my job as the showrunner as sort of like, I'm like taking a step back and looking at this big puzzle, and I'm putting together all these pieces. So there's the writing is one piece, and then the art is one piece, and the voice acting and the music and the sound effects, and it all comes together and hopefully forms this beautiful puzzle when it all comes together at the end. But each piece is very difficult to get right. And I'd say with this show, it's a bigger puzzle. We have extra pieces because we also have the cultural aspect. So we have a cultural consultant who looks at every script, every animatic. Her name is Shago. She's amazing. She makes sure that we get every piece of the cultural part of the show as authentic as possible, because we want to make sure we get all those details right. We also do a lot of dancing. Dancing is a big part of the show. So as it is in Bollywood movies, which we sort of want to honor. So we have a choreographer who does choreographs dances for almost every episode, and he'll videotape the moves, and then our animators will copy the moves. So that's another part of the puzzle. We work with a studio, an animation studio. We're based in Los Angeles, but we work with an animation studio in India to do the animation. And so that's great because they give us a lot of input too. It's a real collaboration. So the whole production is such a massive collaboration between so many different people. We're very lucky that animation can be done for the most part with almost everyone working from home. So whereas a lot of live action movies and TV shows had to stop because they can't film, because they can't be in the same place, with animation, the writers can work from home, the artists can work from home, the musicians, if they have their own home studio. We just started recording our actors from home with microphones that we send them. So there's very little actually that we cannot do. So we're actually very lucky to be doing animation right now. It's definitely slowed down because it gets more complicated to do it all. But we haven't really stopped. Even with the pandemic and everything, we've continued to produce the show. So I feel very fortunate that we can keep making the show. We're working on season 2 right now, which is really exciting.